Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We'll be back with another video. All right, man. So we got some interesting developments happening. So it seemed that we got two fighters who looking after trying to chase Terence Crawford for a big fight, and those two fighters are Jaron Boots Ennis and Teofimo Lopez. And it seemed like neither one of them can get the fight. One now with Teofimo Lopez because they just out of two totally different weight classes. Now Crawford is at a 54, Teofimo is at 140, and Terence Crawford ain't really looking to fight a person like a Teofimo Lopez anyway. There's no real big. There's nothing really in it for him, for Crawford to be fighting Teofimo Lopez. Then you got Jaron Boots Ennis on the other hand, where they both was just recently at 147, and the IBF stripped Crawford of his title when he became the undisputed welterweight champion after beating Earl Spence July 29, 2023, and they gave it to Jaron Boots Ennis, electing him the newly crowned welterweight IBF champion. So people wanted to see that fight between them. But Crawford had the same sentiments for Jaron Boots Ennis. He like Boots is a good fighter, he's great, but he don't really got no name or no star power. And that's not something that I'm really looking for because I'm focusing on bigger and better things, i.e. Canelo Alvarez. So that's why he's moving up in weight. And you got people talking like, well, he's just making excuses because Boots a champion now. He's in the same weight class and everything. But when you think about it, Teofimo Lopez is even a bigger fighter as far as name than Jaron Boots Ennis. Some might argue differently now on the strength of that because recently Boots' name been kind of going up and Teo been kind of like slacking a little bit. But let's not forget, Teofimo Lopez was just the man not too long ago. So he already had a name, and Boots' name just starting to get somewhere. And Boots got his name after the belt. Like Tio, he earned that his titles when he beat Lomachenko, and then when he moved up to 140 and beat Josh Teller. Of course, he had that hiccup with George Kambosos, and then when he moved to 140, Sandor Martin. Although he won the fight, but it was a tough fight for him. But he still made his name, and Boots still didn't really get a good caliber fighter like Teofimo Lopez. So I can see why he would shy away from Boots even more than Tio. And Boots is a higher as far as weight class. He's bigger than Tio, but it's just name and star power. And Terrence about to be 37. So you get all that out the way. Now you fast forward. You got people asking Tio like, "Well, look, are you interested in fighting Boots? Because y'all both seem to be interested in fighting Crawford, and he don't want to seem to fight y'all. So how about you and Boots fight, and the winner get Crawford?" And Tio said, "All right, I'm cool with that." In 2015, we both was in the Nationals together. We both won belts. You know, we both were 17 at the time. They both 27 now. So he like, look, that's cool. I'm willing to fight Crawford at 47. So why not Boots? And he said if it makes sense, then cool. And some people might be like, no, don't do that. But I think that would be a great fight between Teofimo Lopez and Jaron Boots Ennis. Now, Jaron Boots Ennis, he's about like what 5'10", and Teofimo Lopez is 5'8". But Terence Crawford is 5'8". So it's not like Boots would be that much bigger than Teofimo. If he wanted to fight Crawford, he should be able to fight Teo because people don't really understand, but Crawford is not really a big dude. He's kind of like Floyd. He's just so skillful and so strong to be a little guy. He can transcend into different weight classes, but he's not really that big. So I think it would be a fair fight for Boots to fight Tio, especially if he's willing to fight Crawford. I think that would be a good fight. I think Boots would win overall, but Tio is the type of person who would give Boots a run for his money. In fact, I think Teofimo Lopez would probably give Boots his toughest fight to date. So if they can make something like that happen, I think that would be good. Now, I don't think Crawford would probably fight the winner, but they can they can label it as that, and it will sell. So I just think that if something like this would happen, I think it would be good. I think it would be good for the sport, and it would just show that nothing is impossible in the sport of boxing because no one will ever thought that Teofimo Lopez and Jaron Boots Ennis would fight, even Teofimo Lopez or Terence Crawford. But the fact that these names are being intertwined together to fight, it just shows you that boxing is starting to evolve into a place where we never thought would be possible. It's still yet to remain to see if it's good or bad, but it's going somewhere, and I'm wanting to see where it goes. So, with that being said, I would like to see a fight between Teofimo Lopez and Jaron Boots Ennis and see how good Boots really is. Because Tio is going, Boots is great, and Tio, he's the type of fighter who's going to make Boots great because he's going to come. Because y'all know Tio, he only rises to the occasion with certain fighters. If you're not good, he's not going to fight you that good. But if you're exceptional, then he's going to rise to the occasion and be exceptional himself. So we just gonna have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.